Hello and welcome to Rick's RC Flying Channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the availability of a short kit of the Sweet and Low, which is featured in the build series on my channel. So let's have a look at it. Now this video is a result of numerous inquiries I've had from my viewers if I would consider producing a short kit of the giant Sweet and Low, which is featured in my build series in Rick's RC Flying Channel. I have decided to make a limited number of short kits available. It's fairly comprehensive, and it's all laser cut, so there comes an inherent level of accuracy with that. And for those that are new to laser cut components, you will notice a light tan or sometimes even a darker color. This is where the laser beam was cutting through the wood, and due to its high temperature, it creates like this very light burn mark. However, it's not detrimental at all to the construction of the airplane. And, you know, it's a big airplane. Like these are really big ribs. It was like cutting a tree down. And for example, the wingspan comes around 90 inches, and the fuselage from the firewall to the back of the rudder is about 67 inches, and then of course whatever is firewall forward. So as far as building the airplane, the builder will have to provide the sheet material and the stick material and the spruce stick material, which would then be the spars and has to fit in, of course, into the ribs. The other thing the builder would have to acquire is the hardware for the airplane, because generally speaking, modelers have their personal preferences on the type of hardware they like to use. As for the landing gear, there is aluminum landing gear out on the marketplace. There's carbon fiber landing gear, or you could choose to make your own aluminum landing gear, and it's not really that difficult. As a matter of fact, on my YouTube channel, I have a video on how to make the aluminum landing gear, which happens to be for the Sweet and Low, and even a suspension system. This particular one is made for the Sweet and Low. And, you know, it's interesting. It's not unusual in various build projects that you will find, you know, discrepancies either on the plans or drawings or contradictions or what have you. For example, the aluminum landing gear that's on the plans is 1/8 inch thick, and yet on the instruction sheet, it references 3/16 inch thick aluminum. I've always, whether it was ugly sticks or Sweet and Lows, the big versions, I've always used a 3/16 inch aluminum. It's extremely strong and durable. And although I did incorporate a suspension system in mine here, however, though, if you're using the 3/16 inch aluminum, you can get away without the suspension system. However, if you choose to go the 1/8 inch aluminum, due to the size of the airplane, I would recommend going with the suspension system. And it's, you know, depending on the interest, if I get enough inquiries, I would consider making a limited number of aluminum landing gear available, whether it's the 3/16 inch or the 1/8 inch. One thing about the 1/8 inch aluminum, it will save you some weight. And the only thing that the builder then would have to do is drill the holes out here depending on the size of the axle you're using based on your wheel choice. But it'll already come pre-drilled here, which would basically now becomes your template for mounting it on the airplane. I will provide in the descriptions of this video the video link to the aluminum landing gear and another video link to the suspension system. The other thing the builder would have to purchase is the plan set for this kit. And the gentleman that I purchased the plans from has a site on eBay, and they're very good plans. They're fairly comprehensive and quite accurate. And also that comes with his plan package is a building instructions, which are handy because it does guide you step by step all the various components, whether it's the stab, the rudder, the fuselage, and so on. The other nice thing that this package has is a parts list, so you can seek out the sheet material and stick material, and that will save you a lot of time. Of course, the other thing unique about this particular build is the fact that on my channel, I have the build series of the sweet and low. So during the build process, if you ever want to see what something should look like as you're building it, or if you want to see how it was done, you have all those video references as well. So generally, as an overview, most of all the intricate cutting has been done. I mean, when it comes to sheet material and stick material, for the most part, they're usually just straight cuts. All the intricate cutting has been taken care of. And, between the instruction sheet and a short kit and all the videos on the build, it makes it for a quick and easy project. And the other thing I've done is I've created a web page, and I'll provide that link in the description to facilitate purchasing the kit if you so desire. And it's your typical purchase type web page where the shipping information and the shipping cost, and being able to purchase it via credit card and so forth. What I will do is on that web page, there is a tab, you can click on it, and it'll take you directly to the gentleman who sells the plans for this short kit, because everything was cut based on his plans. And that link will take you, that tab will take you directly to the sweet and low plans on his site. And he goes under Mr. Hobby. And another thing I've done is I've made a few little changes to help with the shipping costs on that front. I've kind of kept the box size just a little bit bigger to accommodate the plywood doubler, because the fuselage size, and it's a big fuselage, they originally would be a longer cut piece. So what I did was just incorporate some splices to be able to keep the packaging a little more compact. So, and I've actually done the exact same thing on the build on my YouTube channel. So for example, this is the front piece, and this is the midsection. And then of course there's the aft, and it does incorporate another piece on the upper portion here. So there you go. You basically, there's the whole fuselage side. And then you would, of course, the doubler will have to go over it. So it takes care of the splices here, and you're only left with one here. And what you can do is just take some of the extra sheet material you have, and you can create a doubler here, and then you're basically good to go. Now, if you have any questions about the kit, you can email me at rc@aviator.ca. So also what I'm planning on doing is the first two kits that are purchased, the purchaser will receive a free custom-made mug. It's got an array of airplanes engraved on it, and you'll have your name engraved on it, or your club name. On the back here at the bottom, they'll say Rick's RC Flying, and even has the transmitters on there. So you'll be able to choose either a black one or a red one. And like I said, the first two kits that are purchased, each one will receive a free mug. Also on all the kits, there will be a wood gauge. And particularly if you're kind of new to building, just to make sure you don't pick up the wrong piece of wood. And so to check its thickness, because you could make a mistake between 5/32 and 3/16 or what have you. I mean, I've been fooled at times, and it's a handy thing you can keep in your pocket. You just take the piece of wood and gauge it just to make sure that you have the right thickness. So anyways, if you have any comments or questions, like always, I welcome them. And if you like the video, please select like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.